My background's quite varied. I started off in the arts, undertaking an undergraduate drama degree, and then at master's level decided that I wanted to mix that with computer science, and so I graduated with a strange mix of IT skills and skills in the arts. I think the things that have helped me in my career path have been the commitment to being well read and to continuing to learn. Those are the things that have enabled my mind to keep moving and for my ideas to be fresh. Also, because I run my own company, I've had to be fairly self-reliant, so that's been an important skill to develop. The opportunities that have been presented to me through business networks have been really important to never be afraid to ask for that introduction from the person who might not quite be the right link for you, but they know somebody who is. And I think the ability to be able to react to feedback and accept feedback is important as well. So being able to be adaptable in the face of comments that people give you or ideas that they pass on to you is really important. The opportunities have mainly emerged from digital technologies and the impact that they've had on the working environment. People have been able to use communications technologies in different ways, and that's been a fantastic opportunity for organisations to consider how they make better relationships with their communities, with the people that like them. Digital opportunities have also provided new business models and have encouraged us to think about the way that we run organisations too. So all of those opportunities have given me a place from where my consultancy business takes off and where I give advice from. So that's been a fantastic opportunity. The threats which I've needed to overcome have been very few. In the early days, I would say that there was some casual sexism in the digital industries. I think that's now no longer the case, so that doesn't have to be overcome on a daily basis. The other problems are more practical. How do you actually develop potential work when you're busy with your current work? And that's about getting the balance right of how much time you risk to develop that potential pipeline to ensure that in the next 6 months you've always got some new work coming around the corner. Things that give me inspiration are mainly, I'll let you into a secret here, daydreaming. So letting my mind go for a wander. Perhaps I do that when I go for a walk or a run, or just gazing out of the train window on a train journey somewhere. The best ideas in history have often come to people in surprising times, like when they've been daydreaming. That was when Einstein came up with his theory of relativity. So I do like that time to daydream. The other thing that has given me inspiration are people who have integrity. So people who are prepared to stand up for what they believe in and to ensure that their businesses have philanthropic or social or environmental positive impact. So I think those are some of the things that inspire me. I don't have a lucky saying or phrase, but I do have an attitude that I like to keep in my mind, which is this. It's that sometimes being good enough is good enough. So it's a kind of attitude about keeping boundaries around your work and making sure that you still take the time to look after your emotional well-being and the health of things like your family and your relationships, because they make you the business person that you are. And if you don't look after those parts of your life, then who you are in business can suffer too. So you don't have to be excellent or perfect at everything. Being good enough is good enough. The advice that I would give to women thinking about starting a business is know yourself. It's really important to know what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. Where you have areas of weakness, you can go out and find other people who can work with you to bring those skills to the table. The other thing I think is really important is be sure that your business is actually a business. Does it have a business model that is going to create profit? Is there something behind it which is scalable? If you don't have that, really, you're just giving yourself a job and it's not business.